How's it going, everyone? Another beautiful day. Actually, it's quite nice out today in Florida, but as you can see, I'm relaxing inside in my AC. So this is going to be a short video because this one I'm going to focus mostly on one particular fighter who, from boxing purists, get a lot of love. Excuse me. I mean, even Max Kellerman has gave this guy love. Unfortunately, he's been called boring, and at times I don't want to say is boring, but he could have finished fights and he chose not to. With that being said, I think you all know who I'm talking about. Guillermo Rigondeaux. The guy that runs the 122-pound division. A lot of these smaller weight guys don't get the love. With that being said, there's a lot of possibilities out there. Outside of Chocolatito, there isn't much love for the little guys. So, I think if I were to choose his next fight, let's just be honest. Nobody wants to fight him at 122. I know Loma said come up to 130. Catch weighted at 128, and I think we have a fight. 126, you got Lee Shelby. You got Leo Santa Cruz. You got Abner Mares. You got a few fights at 126. Oh, would be awesome. You got Scott Quigg, who for whatever reason has fall off. Not Quigg. The Jackal. I don't know why I'm having a brain fart. Frampton, Frampton, who for whatever reason has missed weight and is just falling off the... I don't know if he's just not taking this serious anymore or whatever. But there's a lot of fights at 126. With that being said, let's look at 122 pounds. You have Kubo, who is the WBA regular champion. I hope I said that name right. You have Vargas, who is the WBC champion, if I'm not mistaken. You have Ungai, who is the WBO champion. And you have Jesse Magdaleno, who is the IBF champion. I may have gotten those last two mixed up. I'm not 100% sure. But just know that those are your champions. With Rigo being the WBA super champion and the lineal champion at 122. Now, for most fans, I'm pretty sure Vargas and Ungai, I'm probably not saying that right because he's a Japanese fighter. Not too many people know them unless you're like a pure, just straight up boxing fan. Magdaleno is he's not a huge name, but I do believe he's somewhat known. He is an American. Kubo, not very well known at all. Again, unless you're like dedicated to the sport. So with that being said, those champs, I don't even know if you can call them champs. Let's just be honest. Just get your damn promotion company out of the way and say, I want to fight the best. Right now, the best at 122, boring or not, is Rigo. Plain and simple. El Chacal is the best. So, with that being said, it's a high risk, high reward fight. You're going to get a lot of hype if you beat him. But you have nothing to lose if you lose. You're not going to go into obscurity. You lost to the best. So what? You'll come back. You'll bounce back. If anything, I hope they do a tournament. Just, hey, pick up 2 top contenders. Let's make a Super 6 for 122. We're doing it for cruiserweight. We're doing it for super middleweight. Let's do it for 122 because it's time that these quote unquote champions fight the best. and that would be each other. Well, technically at 122, that would be Rigo, because maybe Ungai might have he's gonna make it a good fight. You know what? Actually, all three of them could. Vargas, Ungai, and Magdaleno. Kubo, who's the WBA regular champion, I haven't seen him much, so I can't really tell you how good that fight would be. But there's plenty. There's those three fights at 122. There's the names at 126 that I called out. I mean, he might just have to gain weight and go all the way up to 130, or try to drop down to 118 and see what he can do there. But for now, as always, share, comment. Like I said, I'll take whatever you guys want to talk about, and I'll talk about it. Subscribe to the channel. Till next time, peace.